Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Clark, what do you think we can expect from this point on, now that we're in the middle stages of the season?
I think you're going to see a number of teams start to find themselves here, Kevin. I mean, that's so important as we move towards the playoffs. The teams are really locked into who they are and how they win.
Down low, here's Thunderbird, and Gasol sends it back. Crawford right side. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Outside, Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
A great find there for the open man.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Pass to Kittles. Here's Marbury. Takes a three. Gasol pulls it in. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game, and it's Sprewell missing.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
They set the screen. Harbor. Portland, no good that time either.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Crawford gets to Gasol. Back to Crawford. Weber outside. Stolen by Lewis. Pass to Marbury. Here's Kittles. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. A three ball. And it's Marbury missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Portland with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Marbury, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
Pass to Kittles. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Marbury, guarded by Crawford. Into the lane. Outside for Lewis. Over Pierce. Kept alive. Haywood, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Marbury. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the inside. Haywood. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Paul Gasol.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And so Haywood nails both of them.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Denver leading by 3. Outside to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Dynamic.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Lewis. Denver getting their last shot to go. To Marbury. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Gasol. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Kittle. Still yet to score. Pass to Lewis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Denver leading by 5. Here's Sprewell. The kick out to Pierce. Off target from outside. Here's Kittle. Guarded by Crawford. Pass to Marbury.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Portland moving the ball around. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Trailblazers trail by 7. So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Denver on D. Pass to Slater. Here is Carney. Here's Lou. Here is Carney. He's covered by Doolin. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Goes up. Scott. Good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Delp. From the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Dooling the pass to Kemp. Now Dooling. Here's Delp. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Artest missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Slater. Outside, Scott. Here is Carney. Scott is screened. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Artest. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Myers. Pass to Lou. Lou is outside. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Here is Carney. Back to Lewis. Over Artest. Lewis misses. Denver leading by 5. Artest, good.
Artest making his case inside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Crops in the tray. And now a 10-point Denver lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Carney kicks to Lewis. They set the pick. Pass to Slater to end the run, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
They double-team Kemp. Inside. Stolen by Lewis. Now Miles. No scoring in this one. Pass to Carney. Got a piece of it. Miles the bounce pass. Fires for 3. No good from Carney.
I think everybody in the building is expecting him to make that collective shot.
It's Miles on the wing. Covered by Artest. Portland moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lewis. And he drops it in from the low post.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
It's Kemp on the wing. Now dueling to the middle. Artest the pass to Dell. Back to Artest. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
An impressive combination of desire and intensity. Ron Artest plays as hard as anybody in the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
O'Neal hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Artest against Lewis. Picked by Haywood. The 3. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Delp. Buries it from three-point range. Delp's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
Ron Artest, a willing passer, does a good job that time of surveying the floor and making the right play.
Here's Kittles. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Marbury. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here's Delp. Kittles grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Marbury. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Delp can't get the ball to go down. Delp's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pass to Marbury. Over Kemp. And it's Marbury missing.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And Dooley kicks to Shaq. Kemp passes to Delp. Off target with his 3. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against Atlanta. Pass to Marbury. Now Lewis. Here's Kittle. It's blocked by Shaq.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Stolen by Pierce. Crawford looking over the floor. Outside, Pierce. Crawford outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 on the clock. And Weber throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
They could use a bucket, and they pick up 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Denver leading by 13. Sprewell, the pass to Crawford. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Gasol. Now Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Denver needs to get off his shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Portland.
And Portland has possession. It's a 13-point game. Here's Marbury. Looking to get it going. And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris Webber really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Nuggets leading by 13. Pass to Gasol. It's tipped, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Crawford. And finished off by Gasol.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
5 to shoot. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
Sprewell, the pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Kittle. Who is outside? Here's Kittle. Who is outside? Here's Kittle. Pierce covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Outside Lewis. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's down low.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Here's Marbury. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lewis against Pierce. Thunderbird, the pass to Kittles. Now Lewis. From deep three-point territory. The rebound by Chris Webber.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's the pass to Sprewell. Crawford outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Crawford's got 6 points.
Good work spotting that gap and then exploiting it with a quality pass.
Pass to Lewis. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gasol's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Sprewell, the pass to Gasol. Kicks it out to Crawford to the right side. Weber dishes to Pierce. Three-pointer. Up again. And Haywood pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 20. Lewis passes to Marbury. To the paint. Here's Haywood. And Gasol sends it back.
What a deny. He was right on cue with that block.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A different look for Denver. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Kittles. Now Lewis. 6 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. Kemp with the rebound. Delp the pass to Dooley. Here's Delp. Back to Artest. from downtown. And it's Portland with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And it's blocked.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Pass to Delt. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Delt's got 9. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stretch for Denver?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Marbury. It's blocked by Shaq. He's out of bounds. He's touched by O'Neal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. It's the Nuggets ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Dooling the pass to Delt. Now Dooling. Right side Artest. Pass to Delt. Jacks up a three. Another three for Denver.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The Trailblazers making the switch here. Carney's checked in. .131 left in the third. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Here is Carney. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Lou. Sinks the three-pointer. Lou's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
One of the things you like about Lou is that he doesn't force up shots on the perimeter. He takes high percentage looks.
Artest. The Nuggets with another miss.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here is Carney. The three. It's all in by the Nuggets. Shaq's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Dooling. Pass to Delt. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Denver with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miles with it. Here is Carney. Crawford with the steal. Pushing it up. Weber outside. And Weber throws it down.
Look, that's impressive. You definitely are going to see that on some highlight reel.
The Trailblazers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Lou. Pass to Carney. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Sprewell from outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. 3-on-3. Now, here's Miles. To the wing on the left. Here's Carney, and then Carney with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Shot from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Gasol kicks to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
That man has a family.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here is Carney, guarded by Crawford. Now Miles. Pass to Slater. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pierce inside the three-point line. And Gasol with the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here is Carney. Back to Miles. Pass to Lewis. From deep. It's good from long range.
Talking about range, I tell you what, Lewis showing he's got the ability to knock down threes from different area codes.
Crawford outside. And here's Weber. Can't get it to fall. Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Carney. High post try. Count it!
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Weber inside. Lewis on him. Left side Pierce. Catch up a three. A putback. And Gasol able to finish. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that back in.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Teams changing it up here. Here's Thunderbolt. Kemp defending. Marbury passes to Kittles. A floater out to the right wing. Here's Haywood, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Great effort on defense there, denying them down low.
Contest kicks to O'Neal. Kemp passes to O'Neal. Here's Delk. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now O'Neal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And in the season finale between these two teams, they seal the deal, making smart adjustments along the way to finish out the year with an impressive 3-1 record against Portland.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Pau Gasol.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's Miles on the wing. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Assist from Darius Miles.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. A nice shot by Delk.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here's our test from past the arc. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.